what's going on? It's Joey Myers from the Hitting Performance Lab, and in this short video I wanted to discuss the difference between reaction time and timing. I got this from one of my good friends, Taylor Gardner from the Backspin Tee, and we got together a few years ago when we were talking in San Diego about the difference between reaction time and timing. And so here's a great test you can do or demo you can do with your players or your coaches to get them to understand what the difference is between the two. So the first test that we do, or demonstration, is with reaction time. So what I imagine that you're standing there with one of your hitters or your coaches and you're explaining this, and you tell them to stand in front of you. You got a baseball or a softball, and you hold your hand out in front of them just like this. They have to stand there with their hands by their sides, and what you tell them is that I'm going to drop this ball randomly and you have to catch it. And so in your own head you're kind of counting different seconds. So 1 1,000, 2 1,000, and then you try it again. Say 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. You're doing this in your head. Don't count out loud because that's not going to work. And then you drop it. So basically you drop it 3 different times at 3 different times, 3 different, 2 seconds and then drop, 5 seconds and then drop, 7 seconds and then drop. And what you'll see is they're doing this because they're trying to anticipate when you're going to drop it. That is an example of reaction time. Timing, how timing is different, and timing can be taught. There are some hitting coaches out there that don't think so, but timing can be taught. And there's a bunch of different examples we're not going to go over in this video. Just want to give you this demonstration that you can use with your players and your coaches. So here's an example doing the same thing of timing. So you have the person standing in front of you, whether it's a player or coach, doing the same thing. You're going to have the ball out here, but you instruct them this time you're going to count to 3 out loud to them. You're going to count to 3, and this isn't a trick. You're going to count to 3 out loud, and then you're going to drop the ball. So you're 3 times. So you're going to do this 3 times. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and drop. And obviously the difference you're going to see with the player or coach that you're doing this with is that when you count out loud and you tell them this isn't a trick, you count out loud to 3, they're going to have a much easier time catching that ball, especially when their hands are by their side and they can't cheat and put their hand out there. A lot harder with reaction time. Now with hitting, as this relates to hitting, reaction time, you need both. You can better your reaction time, you can better your timing, but reaction time is only a small percentage of it. Timing is a lot of it, and timing is what distinguishes hitters from golfers. Golfers don't have to time anything. They have a swing tempo, but the ball's sitting right there. Timing is everything, almost everything. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. Share it with your players and your coaches. And before I let you go, make sure you're swinging smarter by moving better, and listen to this message. Make sure that you're swinging smarter by moving better, and before I let you go,
the Hitting Performance Lab wants to know, did you know that you may be losing out on 8 miles per hour of average bat speed because of one commonly taught hitting technique? Have you ever heard the coaching terms, squish the bug, squish out the cigarette butt? Well, we created a free video revealing the results of a scientific study that will show you how we added an average of 8 miles an hour to average bat speed by doing the exact opposite of squishing the bug. Click here now to get the video while it's still free.